Tell me a little. I don't know how many people know like about your history, your backstory. Like, if you can, just kind of summarize, what got you to this point here at the Mayweather Boxing Club and with Mayweather Promotions.
Man, I'm from Killer, California, Southern Cali. You know what I'm saying? From Compton to the Valley to Palmdale, wherever I got family up, that's home. You know what I mean? Cali stand up, but boxing didn't even come about until I was about 22 years old. I just came out to Vegas. Cost of living was cheaper than back home. It was only a few hours away from home, so it was nothing to jump on the 15, go back home, come back out here, and be able to live like a king. When I was out here doing my thing, hustling, trying to maintain the lifestyle out here, I just happened to stumble across a boxing gym. Went to the boxing gym, worked out. It was Bowles Boxing on the east side. And, it wasn't a big known boxing gym, but I had never really been in the gym anyway. Started working out from there. Started getting good, but I was still had other things going on, so boxing wasn't the main focus. I ended up going to another gym on Fremont Street. They ended up shutting down. I ended up at Richard Steele's Boxing Club on in North Las Vegas. Okay, that's been my man. I was in the gym working hard, and they loved my work ethic. They just kept me around, and I was at the gym every day, 24/7. Long story short, after I didn't start competing until I was about 22, 23. A couple of years back, what we in 2011, I made the U.S. national team. Then from there, I made it to the semifinals. I didn't win. Then I made it to then I went to the last chance tournament. I won, but didn't take the whole tournament. Then they had a box off for the Olympic trials. So that right there was just my biggest year in boxing, period. I only had 33 amateur fights. Long story short, to prep for all those tournaments, I was coming to the Mayweather Boxing Club to get that work in, because where I was at, I wasn't able to receive top-notch work and prepare me properly. Well, after I didn't make the Olympic team, it was time to make a transition. Was I either going to stop boxing because I'm getting older, or at least try to make it a career? I came to the boxing club. I fell in love. Everybody, welcomed me with open arms. I was always working. I worked with small weight classes, the heavyweight classes. If they was in the gym, we was boxing. I was in here working every day from open to close, catching a bus here with my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever was necessary. I need the boxing gym. One day, Uncle John and them, I think, had a little bit to do with Floyd wanted to deal with me because they was able to vouch for my work ethic. Then right before the Colo camp, Floyd came in like the Friday before his first week of camp started, and he wanted to box with me. After him and I boxed, I'm not saying I kicked his ass by 4, that's the greatest of all time, but we worked, and at the end of that, he just told me, he said, I'm going to be a world champion and not to worry about nothing because I was with him. And through the grace of God, I'm with him now, and everything is going up in history right now. And so that's a little bit of my background. It's not a long background. I had 33 amateur fights. Only been boxing for about 7 years. Been a pro for 2, and everything through the grace of God is just going well.
What's that? I've seen Floyd, train a lot. I've seen him spar a lot. What's that like actually being in the ring with him? If you could kind of describe it to fans watching, like how would you explain that whole experience?
Definitely humbling, because no matter how good you thought you was, you know the proof is in the pudding. You in here with the greatest right now, one of the best that ever laced up a pair of gloves. But as far as getting in there, you think somebody's fast. It's clear that he's fast, but you don't realize how much faster it is until your face is behind the glove as it's coming back. So definitely being in there, you get to understand why he is who he is in the sport. So it was just like I said, it was humbling. It was eye-opening, and it just gave you something to push towards, because it's clear that he's there for a reason. He's at the top. He's the pinnacle. He's the icon of the sport for a reason. So being in there with him just lets you know that there's always more improvement. There's always more you can do, and never take any opportunity for granted. Always work hard and dedicate yourself to whatever it is that you're doing, and you're gonna come out on top.
Yeah. So.